Hello, and welcome to another Michael Brooks podcast. I am your host, Michael Brooks, and last week I took a week off because my wife and I went to Butlins, and it was quite an interesting experience, if I'm honest. If you're indoors, you have to wear a face mask, or they recommend that. They say you need to wear a face mask, but a lot of people didn't, so it was a bit strange because you've got a lot of people following the rules, but you've also got a lot of people not following the rules and not wearing a face mask. Of course, if you're eating and drinking and you're at a table, you can take your face mask off, and as soon as you leave the table and start walking elsewhere, you really should be putting a face mask on. But again, a lot of people were also not doing that. But it was fine. I don't think we've caught the virus, thankfully. But I guess we won't find out until probably next week, when if symptoms decide to arise. We did, unfortunately, catch a cold. My wife caught a cold first, and it was literally right at the end of the holiday. And then every weekend, she passed it over to me. So, yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but hey, hopefully that means we probably be good for the rest of the year, for catching a cold, basically. So hopefully we won't catch another cold. That's what I'm trying to say. And it was a pretty good holiday. We watched the new Trolls movie, World Tour, and it was at a silent cinema. So basically everyone watching the movie had to put headphones on, and there's obviously it's like a shared stadium, so there's people outside of the area, and there's the arcade, lots of background noise. So if you didn't have it as a silent cinema, it probably wouldn't work very well. So silent cinema was pretty cool. Just put headphones on, zone out of everything else, and watch a movie. And Trolls World Tour was an enjoyable movie, and it's quite funny actually because Tiff and I were probably the only adults there without a child, because we haven't got any kids. So yeah, that's always a fun experience. We actually did that once with Batman Lego Movie. There's like a special kids day when you get tickets for like really cheap. I couldn't understand why they were so cheap, but then by the time we got there was basically just a bunch of families of all their kids, and we were literally the only two adults with no children. But I honestly could care less. It was a good experience and an enjoyable movie, and yeah, that's all I care about. So yeah, we took our Gusto box with us, so we had some food to cook during our holiday. So we had a mix of I'd say junk food plus our Gusto box. So it was a good balanced holiday, I think. And the meals that we have take probably half an hour to 45 minutes to fully cook. So yeah, it's not like they take a lifetime. And they were well worth it. They were super tasty. And it was great. I really enjoyed our holiday. We also went cycling up into Cedar Moors, and we thought we got lost, but we took a bridleway path, and I think that was just overall a more enjoyable route. Saw some ponies, some moorland ponies. That's what I'm trying to say. Moorland ponies. They were cool. I took some shots of them, put them on my Instagram. And we also went Exmoor Zoo. Exmoor Zoo was another great location. Lots of good animals. You had to kind of go for a one-way system, and they said, if you need to go the opposite direction of a one-way system, use your discretion, and basically just don't be an idiot. Don't try and like get close to people. So, keep your distance and you're fine. Had to wear a mask if you went sort of anywhere indoors again. We saw lots of animals. We saw these sand cats, which were really nice. We just wanted to take them home with us. They're so cool. We saw the cheetahs who were sleeping because they've been fed half an hour before. We missed their feeding, unfortunately. But yeah, it was good to see some cheetahs. They're my favourite animal, so I thoroughly enjoyed just watching them snooze. We went to this little nature walk area where you could sort of see some of the more Devon wildlife. We didn't actually get to see any like wild animals in there, so it's just like birds, insects, that kind of thing. We didn't actually see anything, but it's really nice. It's a really nice stream. So overall, Butlins was really good. We enjoyed having a holiday, and it's been over a year since we've had a good holiday, so that's probably something I should recommend to all my listeners, is have a holiday, take a break, don't work too hard, because we've kind of been doing that recently and been really feeling the stress, and it has definitely been getting to us. So yeah, take a holiday whenever you can. We've got another one lined up next year. We've got a few things hopefully we can look forward to next year. If all things go well with the whole COVID situation, hopefully we'll have a vaccine by then. But yeah, who knows? So that's pretty much it for today. If you enjoyed this podcast, please rate it on your favourite platform, whether that's Apple or Google. And yeah, I hope to speak to you guys again tomorrow. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.